everybody, and welcome to the Rolex Cup Series. I'm Larry Watson, and I'm joined by Zeb DePinto in the commentary booth, as well as our in-race reporter, George Scooty, who's not with us at the moment, but will be joining us very soon. Jimbo Johnson's on the pole, Grant Middlefinger second, Daniel Kvyat third, Billy Bob Sr. fourth, Rakesh Patel fifth, 6th Dorian Wright, 7th Jenkins McNiggleshitz, 8th Kush Miney, 9th Rodney Roberts, and 10th Nikita Mazepin. Further through the field, we got Tobuscus Tobacco, Fernando Alonso, Ricky Lee Cagle, Monkey Man, Billy Dennis, Duran LaCroix, Chris Leota, Abdullah Al Ayoub. That's his last start announced so far in that 76 car, so he's trying to end them off on a high note.
Good note.
He's done very well in that car. We got Dolores Johnson in the 3, Black Christopher Bell, Colin Anthorn, your points leader, Buckshot Floyd starting in the back half of the field. It's going to be tough for him. Huckleberry Cooter, Screwball Scooty, who honestly should have won last week. We got Brock Feeney, Frankie Davis, Graham Dallas, Quandale Dingle, Onion Cucumber, last week's winner Billy Bob Jr., Richard Weiner, Chester Stone, Scary Gary, Steve Hoya, Fat Gunship Gunslinger, Walter White, Tiger DePinto, Dayrick Jones, Billy Joe, Jim Bob, and rounding out the field will be George Scooty. It's going to be a very interesting race today. 2-mile oval track here in Denver, Colorado.
Drivers, start your engines.
And this track has been one of the most insane racetracks that we've had throughout this sport. Chris Leota got that incredible victory here in the 100th Rolex race in history after Ricky Lee Cagle ran out of fuel and the big one started. We also had a crazy race last season with Giannis Antetokounmpo getting his final career win as the field wrecked behind him. And now we return here for our second ever stop at Denver in the next-gen cars. There were some doubts about this race coming back after last season, but they finally re-signed the contract, and we will be racing here from now until at least season 8.
If we go racing though.
Now I will say, Jimbo Johnson's got out to an incredible start to the year. He did crash at Daytona, and he did crash in the second race. However, that win in Vegas, he had a great run at Texas. You know, I think he can really show everybody what he's made of now, especially with that new Toyota that team's got. Toyota as a whole has picked it up. Let's see if they can continue the strong momentum as we come to the line. A green flag, we are racing in Denver.
They already want to go 3 wide.
3 wide already. That's for second between the 16, 84, and 26. And 84 has gone way back in the fields. That was... must have missed a shift or something. Daniel Kvyat's going to be second with Rakesh following. Into turn 3 for the first time, Jimbo Johnson running a little bit higher than the other guys.
Gotta warm up the tires.
And here comes Daniel Kvyat trying to take the lead. Jimbo's going to lead that lap. Let's look at Rodney Roberts on the apron there. 3 wide.
He went through the apron again.
Yeah, on the apron. Wow. And we missed it. But Daniel Kvyat did get the lead from Jimbo. And the 57, ooh, he had to slow it down there. 26 cars gotten out to a pretty impressive lead. Jimbo Johnson trying to hold these other two back. Further back in the field, you see George Scooty making moves. Started dead last, already made up quite a few positions, and he's going for more. Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh, we got a wreck! Caution! Caution is out.
Luckily, it was only him. That could have been a lot worse.
Oh man. Whoa, what's happening?
They don't know how to slow down properly.
Whoa.
They look like the ARCA race.
Huckleberry Cooter just got absolutely destroyed in turn 3. You see Abdullah Al-Ayoub, he just sent it on in there. Screwball kind of moved them both actually. Sent them both. Sent the 69 and the 20 into the wall, and then, whoa! Everybody trying to figure it the hell out. We could have wrecked way bigger. Thankfully, we didn't.
Could have been a monster wreck.
Wow.
The officials gonna have fun with that one, cause they were all jumbled up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're gonna bring the field down to pit as Kushmini, Billy Bob Sr., Tobuscus Tobacco, and nobody else all decide to stay out. What the fuck?
Oh.
Pretty sure that's illegal. He might have been getting a spot back that was rightfully his, though. Anyways, let's watch the race on pit road. I'll be watching these two. It's going to be the 57 who actually took 2 tires. 2 tires for the 57. And it's also going to be 2 tires for the 6.
Jimbo needed adjustments.
And 4 tires and adjustments for everybody else. So we have no tires and 2 tires in the top 5. Everybody else took 4 tires and fuel. Black Christopher Bell getting back onto the racetrack. Looks like the 69 car is going to continue after that wreck, so no retirements just yet. The entire front end has come off the 05 of Billy Joe Jim Bob.
They'll just go get another spare hood from wherever the heck they got the last car.
Yeah. So that car may look different next week. Alright. So we still have at least 2 more laps of caution. Everybody is on the lead lap, might I add.
Must have got the sawzall to that 05 quick. Cut the nose off.
Man. Not like that car is going to handle any worse than it already does.
Yeah, all we has to do is survive, though. We're gonna have another yellow.
Remember, Billy Joe Jim Bob, he has not run a cup race since season 2. So it's been a very, very long time. And if I remember correctly, he drove to 31, which he did not do well. And lights out on the pace car. We are going to go green this time. So we'll have to see how these guys who did not pit, we're going to have to see how well those tires hold up. Granted, they've only went about 5 laps. But these are also a lot softer of a compound, so they will have a little bit of wear on them. Jimbo Johnson will be the first one on new tires, notably on the outside though. Alright. Pace car is going to leave the field, and it is now in the hands of Kushmaini. Here we go. Once again, green flag from Denver. As they fan out a little bit less than the start of the race. As, whoa, yeah, Billy Bob Sr. on those old tires is not holding up on the start. Wow. Daniel Kvyat's already gotten past him. Maurice Williams has joined us in the booth. Let's see how
Jimbo's gonna be upset.
it's Kushmaini with the lead. And they're fanning out 4 and 5 wide all through the back. Looks like they keep it together for the most part. Tobuscus Tobacco and Chris Leota trying to chase down the 67. Leota got caught with some dirty air. Here comes Billy Bob Sr. back. Running 4th place in that car. That's Billy Bob Sr. on the radio. I don't know what the hell he said, but I'm sure his team definitely understands him. He may be happy with the car. I mean, he did get back around Daniel Kvyat, who's on brand new tires. Three wide down the back straightaway. And what's going on with the... Whoa. Okay. 19 was slow there. Look at Chester Stone on the apron. On the apron. Whoa. Oh, he tried. Chester Stone tried a daring move on the apron. Did not work. something's happened to Rikish. I think he may have gotten into the wall entering the corner, and it might have messed up his entry. And Billy Joe Jim Bob, he's having a wonderful time. However, he is complaining now that he is very hot. His cool suit has stopped working, so we'll have to see how that goes. It's only lap 11.
You sure that car's got a cool suit?
I got a shit.
Alright. Hopefully Billy Joe Jim Bob fixes those issues. Maybe they can get him a new cool suit. It is very hot today, especially with, you know, the
I don't know if I pissed myself or this cool suit ain't working, but whatever it is, it stinks.
Alright. Billy Joe Jim Bob, obviously not happy. And you gotta remember, Denver, the air is thin here. So any physical exertion is just amplified.
Next pit stop, I need a shit bag. I need a new shit bag. I need a shit bag replacement. Next pit stop, please.
Alright. It's more team communication from the 05 as we're 3 wide. Walter White on the bottom.
That ain't gonna work.
Why isn't Walter White black? Why can't Walter White be black? Why's Walter got to be white?
I don't know, Maurice. You tell me. Are you qualified to do this job, Maurice? Oh, whoa, whoa! There, it was almost a wreck. Dorian Wright got out of it right there. Them boys are making contact in the corner. Look at Rikish trying to go 4. So, Kushmani has ran away. Nobody's been able to get up to him. And I think those newer tires are starting to come in now, because you see the 7, 72, 16 all up here now. Billy Bob Sr. fading back.
Someone explain to me why my bomb alert's going off on my phone right now.
Okay. Oh,
I think the Irans are here.
Dorian Wright, he's gonna run on Buckshot Floyd. He's gonna try to cross him. He's gonna fake him out. And send it down into 1. Wow, what a move. That's got to be one of the best moves he's ever made in his whole career. Only to be passed right back by Buckshot. Watch.
Them goddamn cheating yoders, I tell you.
Yeah, look, he got passed right back.
And I can't wait till we go to a real racetrack where it's left and right turns.
Well, you'll be in luck. Next week we head to our first international stop of the season. After the Israel race was canceled, we'll be heading to the Netherlands at a street track.
Oh shit. Oh, great.
And then right after that, we'll head to Talladega. And then to our Australian
What a switch of events.
And then to our Australian swing of Sydney, Melbourne, and Bathurst.
What are you going back and forth over?
I don't know, man.
What are we going back and forth overseas?
Yeah.
Why not?
When did Rolex get so much money to travel across the world?
You got to remember, Keisha's here.
Well, back in season 2, remember the Saudis bought it off of Jimbo.
Their money don't end.
Speaking of Jimbo, he is up into 2nd right now and rapidly closing on Kushmani. Let's go aboard with Jimbo Johnson. Oh man, he's got a run. Huge run.
Those 4 tires are crazy.
Those tires are coming in now. watching it from Monkey Man's point of view. Yeah, the new tires are no match for the.
Always gonna tighten up.
He's gonna get a run back. So still side by side for the lead, going into 3. You know, that high line, it is very usable. You've seen drivers go up there and make moves, and we might see that here. No, not quite. Jimbo gets the run off. And here comes the 26. Chris Leota trying to make a move on his teammate, Grant Middlefinger.
If Jimbo wins this race, I'll sell my whole race team to the Arabs.
Well, that's a high possibility, and might I mention, George Scooty, he started dead last, up to 23rd now. Climbing through the fields. Meanwhile, back here, Billy Joe Jim
First
Bob.
gunship, gunslinger.
Billy Joe Jim Bob is running more than 3 seconds off of the leaders right now. Insanity.
I'm telling you, man, that he needs that new bag. It's weighing him down. It's giving him extra downforce.
Gunship Gunslingers running 18th. As last week's winner is actually going to go right around him, Billy Bob Jr.
Can't believe we let Billy Bob Jr. win. What is this monstrosity?
67 car is getting eaten alive
Wait,
now.
wait a minute. Wait, Billy Bob Jr. won?
Yeah, he won Texas.
Oh, that means Billy Bob Jr. owns Billy Bob Incorporated. Remember the deal?
Oh, yep. Yeah, I do remember that, Maurice. I'm surprised you remember that with how much weed you smoke.
Man, I tell you, I took a whole 3-5 and ate it. Literally ate it. Just ate it in my chicken and mixed it together and baked it.
What the fuck?
Chicken edibles.
Man, you probably didn't even spend so much money on weed, you didn't even have enough for seasoning. You just put all that weed in there so it don't taste like anything.
What?
I used what's that thing's oregano, whatever the hell that shit is.
Coach Miney down in the pits. I don't know if that's scheduled or not because I didn't see anybody else come in. Looks like no issue from what the chat says.
Oh my God, these gas prices are insane. $3.40, Jesus Christ.
Here comes.
Oh my God.
Oh, Daniel Kvyat tried to send one in on Jimbo.
Oh no. I saw that.
More guys.
That's illegal. That should be a penalty.
More guys are coming into the pits right now. A lot of those guys that stayed out actually. So that means in about 5 or so laps time, we should be getting the leaders on the other strategy to come in. So these guys, the guys that pit just now, they might have a pretty sizable lead come 5 laps time. As
I think our Rolex won the.
Billy Joe Jim Bob, he's, oh my goodness, 20 miles an hour slower on the straights.
That's my pick to win the race today. Billy Joe Jim Bob.
Billy Joe Jim Bob, he's going 20 mile an hour slower in the straightaways. That's dangerous. You saw Chris Leota.
I don't care if he's going 100 miles per hour slower.
I don't think the Rolex officials care either.
They say slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah. Well, he's doing exactly that. He's very slow and steady. Whoa!
If we put Billy Joe Jim
a little
Bob,
bit of contact between Jimbo and the monkey right there.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
Jimbo,
Wait a minute. Okay. Oh,
as a gunship gunslinger comes down for his stop. That might be the first stop of the guys on the current strat. We'll have to see how that goes. Jimbo and Monkey
I'll
Man, though,
tell
they
you.
almost made contact off of 4, and they are still side by side. No love lost between these two. That Scooty Law Firm sponsored number 72, trying to show Monkey Man who's boss. Here comes Daniel Kvyat on the apron.
I got an injury claim Scooty Law Firm can handle.
Daniel Kvyat's in the lead. I think Jimbo just let him have it. So, current lap times versus brand new tires, about half a second difference per lap, and that's with the new tires in traffic.
Of course.
Let's see, Jimbo Johnson, Dolores Johnson, Billy Dennis, Buckshot Floyd, alright. Our first competitive stops of the day under green flag. Look at these two Arctic Motorsports teammates, Fernando Alonso, Daniel Kvyat. Let's see if these two are going to come down pit road or not. It looks like they may. Yeah, they are all 4 of these guys coming down pit road. Kushmini is going to unlap himself now. Yeah, all those guys that stayed out under the yellow have already taken their pit stops. Let's see who's... Jimbo Johnson's won the race off pit road by a long shot. He may have taken 2 tires. No, he did not take 2 tires. And there it is. Kushmini has the lead once again. The rookie for Microsoft Force India. Kabushkis Tobacco in second, maybe. Let's see where Billy Dennis actually, he's gained a lot of spots. And Billy Bob Sr.'s back into the top 5, racing Dolores Johnson. Holy shit. Alright, that's the only one we can use. Stupid cameras. Let's keep an eye on where these guys cycle out. Oh, Billy Bob almost hit the 30. And 24 of Onion Cucumber finally came in. Don't know why he stayed out that long, but fuck it, we ball.
Oh my God.
Alright, it's actually Daniel Kvyat who's gonna have the lead, not Kushmini. Kvyat, I think, Kvyat may have... No, wait. Kvyat may have taken 2 tires.
Are you the only one talking, or do I have everyone else muted?
No, I'm the only one talking.
Okay. I was like, I have not heard no one else say a word.
George Scooty, he's been locked in ever since. He hasn't said nothing on the radio. He's just been locked in since starting at the back.
Let's try to get him on the radio while he's driving. George Scooty, you got a copy? I don't think Chud's here.
Yeah, George Scooty, He's not wanting to talk to nobody. Billy
Yeah,
Dennis.
I think he's
Oh,
mad.
Billy Dennis had a checkup there in the middle of the corner. Dorian Wright and that beautiful strawberry shot monster is going to get past him.
Now, if we had a Rolex Cup Series MVP, who would be the ones to watch for the MVP award?
Honestly, I would have to. With how he's been driving, I really, the only two that I would give it to right now are Buckshot Floyd and Jimbo Johnson. Dorian, he's been getting hot recently, as well as Dolores. I'd watch Fernando, Screwball Scooty, but not really a bunch of these other guys are being consistent. As Screwball Scooty's trying to get himself into the top 15 here. He also started pretty deep in the field. And then there's that wonderful bodyguard paint scheme for Grant Middlefinger, who the team announced will be running that number 16 font the entire rest of the season in honor of Greg Biffle.
Go get stiff for the biff.
Hell yeah. Damn good.
Only man I'll be gay for.
What? So,
Oh,
might I add,
sorry.
pitting about 5 laps before everybody will make you lose about a tenth per lap on guys who pit after you. So the payoff, honestly, I don't think is the payoff. I would say is great. The undercut absolutely works here. If you can defend for a little bit until those tires wear out and you're even, absolutely. I would not be shocked if I see some of these guys trying to switch over to that strategy to combat. We'll have to see what happens mid-race, though, as we're only 33 laps into this thing. I've already had one caution today with the 69 getting turned around by the 76. 47-3 for Billy Joe Jim Bob. He is lighting the world on fire right now. That is more than 3 seconds slower than the leader right now.
Who?
And let's go on board with Tobuscus Tobacco. How wide this track is, it does not look like they are going 211 down that front straightaway. I'll tell you. Jimbo trying to make some moves now. 20 cars on pit road. I think they may have been fixing up some damage. And that team will go a lap down. Not what they needed, especially after the last few weeks when they couldn't even start Vegas. Jimbo Johnson now trying to take second from Kushimaini. Those slightly newer tires were just chipping away at these guys. And now he's there ready to pounce. If he can get into clean air, I'd say his 26 car may be in danger. And there it is, Jimbo Johnson now in the second. if he can hunt this leader down. He's got about a 10th on him that lap. Look at Chris going through the middle. Maybe Dorian's gonna follow him. No, the door closed. That was close. Oh, 67 got way too high. Jimbo's gonna pass the 05. And now we get a whole bunch of cars. All in a kerfuffle right now. Oh boy. Billy Joe Jimbo not moving out of the way because he's a fucking dipshit and he's gonna put Rakesh in the wall! Oh! My god. Oh, this guy's a weapon. He needs to get off the track. What is he doing? Looks like these lap times aren't really enough to make Jimbo catch that 26. Grant middle figure trying to get that 61 car loose. Man, this guy is so slow. Not a good day for George Scooty. 25th. Thought he was making his way through the pack, but he's kind of stagnated now. As we're almost halfway into this. And Daniel Kvyat's actually pulling away from Jimbo now. 44.4 compared to a 44.5 that time. So Daniel Kvyat has strategized this perfectly.
Jimbo's speed.
Man, Buckshot Floyd, your points leader, 16th right now.
Not going to be the points leader after this race.
Second place in points, Fernando Alonso's in 7th, and then Dorian Wright, he's also up in the top 5, so it's not looking good for Buckshot right now. And if Jimbo keeps having runs like these, he will be the points leader. I would like to give it up to Monkey Man, though. He's finally having a run that's worth noting. Has not had the best start of the season. The former Daytona 500 winner and multiple race winner.
But it only takes one to get back on track.
Absolutely. I mean, you saw Jimbo. We had that great race at Las Vegas, dominated, and he's been very good ever since. And he wrecked the first 2 races of the year.
Put them cars on kill now.
Well, he didn't. Well, he wrecked at Daytona and then blew up at Auto Club, I should say.
He was upset with the R&D department. His team.
Oh boy, Chris Leota's holding these guys up now. It's go time for these guys around Chris. They're going to try to go 4 wide. There's plenty of room to do that at this track, comfortably. You saw the onboard. It did not look like they were going 210 down that front straight with how wide this place is. Remember, they can reach a higher top speed despite having all that drag, because the air is just so thin up here in Denver.
Makes it fun though.
Alonso's got to try to get around the 6 car. And there's our pit stops now from the alternate strategy. Side by side, that's the 92 and 67. That's now Tobuscus getting ahead of Kushmaini. Let's see where they cycle out at. Right around this pack of cars. 3 wide off of 4. As those tires still get warmed up on the 92 and 67. Yeah, Jimbo Johnson is not
Checking out.
Daniel Kvyat absolutely nailed that last pit stop. Let's see if they can do it again. As we come to our second green flag stop of the day here very shortly, around lap 50. Whoa. A little bit of a disagreement for position there. Rodney Roberts cut down hard in front of the 19.
Stop doing that. No. On my blanket.
And Kvyat's going to come down into the pits as well as Jimbo Johnson. And more of these guys are staying out. Monkey Man stays out. Grant Middlefinger. And I think that's Dorian in 3rd now. Yes, that is. So, Maurice Williams has just texted us. He is going to get weed, apparently, now that we're in Denver. I don't know why he didn't do that before the race, but we don't think here in the Rolex Cup Series. Monkey Man comes down. Yeah, all these rest of these guys are going to come down, except Chris Leota for some reason.
He's going to lose a bunch of time.
So, let's see. Jimbo is back out on the racetrack. Oh, Chris Leota's actually already pitted. So these will be 1 and 2 pending how they come out on the racetrack. Oh, Kvyat. He is out of here.
Not in the same realm.
Wow. They have nailed it once again. That is insane.
I don't know how they got so good.
So it's Daniel Kvyat ahead of Monkey Man, ahead of Jimbo, ahead of Chris, and Tobuscus Tobacco. Oh, 75 in the way of the 26. That's Richard Weiner. Frankie Davis. He's made up quite a few positions. Battle for 17th. Big battle back here. Daniel Kvyat now getting through lap traffic. Actually, might be having a little bit of a difficulty here getting around these guys as Richard Weiner's right back behind the 26. Monkey Man's now got a car in between him and Jimbo. However, I know this won't last long. Jimbo ain't gonna let that happen. And there he goes, underneath the 93. Oh, hang on. Maybe not. Kvyat's gotten around those two lappers. Oh, oh! Contact between the 7 and the 05. That's going to be big damage for the 7 of Monkey Man. That was a hard hit. That is going to be big nose damage. That car's not going to have straight line speed. It's not going to corner as well. Jimbo may have just gotten a free spot from that. Yes, he does. Look how slow that thing is going through the corners now.
It's a boat.
Billy Joe Jim Bob is not making friends out here driving that car 3 seconds off the pace. Without a cool suit, by the way, they could not get that second one fixed.
No excuses.
Black Christopher Bell back on pit road. Oh boy. Oh boy. Using the 05 as a pick to Buskus on the 8. Dorian right. It's only a matter of time before this guy causes a wreck. He almost did on the front stretch.
They just catch him so fast and he's so slow.
Yeah, and he's not getting out the way either. He is not doing the field any favors.
Yeah, they're going 210. He going 190.
Oh! He cut down in front of the 38, man.
We need to take his license away. He can't drive.
Daniel Kvyat, by the way, has a 4.5-second lead on Jimbo Johnson right now. Ricky Lee Cagle, that's a guy who's not had the best season, really. He's flown under the radar, not really competed so far yet this season. About 5 races in now. However, it is only 5 races. Like you said earlier, all it takes is one to turn your whole season around. We've seen that many times in this series. And somehow the 7 car does not have that much damage. He's still able to be up there and compete with the 72. Figured that with where he hit, that would have done a lot more to the aero of the car, but I guess not. Big old pack here battling for 5th. Four wide. Oh, contact. The 8 car goes up the racetrack.
Put it off the corner. Messed him up.
And 3 wide. Rakesh through the middle. Red Bull versus Monster. Where have we seen this?
Every day. Uh-oh. It might wreck. Nope.
And
Somebody
05,
help.
Billy Joe Jim Bob has entered the pits. Thank God.
You gotta get that cool stick fixed.
Well, I don't know what they're doing. Let's actually see what are they doing on pit road. They are just changing tires. And now that's 2nd place for Chris Leota. Three wide once again. Look how high Rakesh is running up toward the wall. Not really making time though. And with these guys battling, that's just going to make the 26 pull away even more. At this point, we're going to need a caution to have anybody come up and beat that guy.
With the 05 on the track, it can happen anytime.
Oh yeah, for sure. That rolling chicane out there. Man, even with new tires, this guy's slow as hell. Across the line, Feeney was 194 and Billy Joe Jim Bob was 175. So that just shows how slow that car is.
Well, he ain't even that top speed. He's not even close. It was like 194 to 210.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alrighty, good pass there by Jimbo Johnson on Chris Leota with the lapped car Huckleberry Cooter up on the top. These guys have faded back into bottom half of the top 10. Oh boy. I'll tell you, Daniel Kvyat, he is putting on a spectacular drive. This is exactly like something he would have done back in the Xfinity Series. And honestly, he should have won that title had we not had the playoff format. Whoa, my God.
Somebody's gonna cause a massive wreck.
I was just glazing the guy as he about wrecked. Moral of the story, do not dick ride.
Definitely not. Oh, they might wreck there.
Yeah, Frankie Davis, he is, as of recently in this race, he has made huge strides, and he is all the way up into the, well into the top 10.
Did a good adjustment.
Oh yeah, that Jimbo Johnson Racing finally getting that 38 crew on track. However, the 76 is a little bit off the pace today. But, I mean, JJR is definitely playing around with different drivers to see who they want to actually sign to replace Cletus Clinton. And, over these last 3 races, Abdullah, he has definitely shown that he is capable. He finished 2nd, 5th, and I mean today he's just having an off day, but that could also be the car. I think he's definitely showed his potential. That car currently has no driver for next week. However, in Talladega, they will have Kenny Wallace in that car. And then during the Australian Tour, they're going to have Supercars champion Chaz Monster running that car. So I would not be shocked if that guy wins. And huge, oh my goodness, huge pack trying to get around the 93 car of Quandale Dingle, who's 1 lap down. And a rolling chicane has caught Chris Leota.
He's holding Chris Leota up.
And we have a caution! Caution on the racetrack. Oh no! Walter White. Oh boy, oh boy. Watch out. Walter White and Black Christopher Bell had a coming together on the front straightaway. Oh no! Monkey Man was involved. Let's see what happened. He tried to go around the outside and the door just closed. Oh my goodness. Monkey Man, huge implications. However, let's go on board with Jimbo Johnson and watch how he avoided this.
Part of it too.
Wow.
Barely, but
Insanity. And poor Walter White, he had nothing to do with that. That was all Black Christopher Bell. I don't know why he was blocking a leader when he's a lap down.
could be a DNF from both of them.
Wow. So here comes the leaders down pit road. And all those guys that pitted already, they're they're gonna get
And get
waved around the safety cars. We had, what happened to 31 there? 31 got,
mistake.
oh,
He got brake check.
we had a huge brake check moment. 76, 31, 2, 78. Oh my goodness. The points leader, Buckshot Floyd, got involved.
Buckshot ain't gonna finish.
Walter White is your first retirement from the race. The 31 is also retired. And I'm going to wave some of these guys around the pace car. The 20 car will not be waved, however, due to causing that incident. So the 26 of Daniel Kvyat will be your leader.
That's about what Jimbo needs. Finally get another crack at it.
Yeah, I mean, consider this a reset of sorts when we're going to have less than 30 to go on this restart.
Because they were winning the race off pit road was the biggest key. They were.
Alrighty, so one lap left under the yellow. We'll go green this time. It's Daniel Kvyat, Jimbo Johnson, Chris Leota, Grant Middlefinger, and Rakesh Patel, your top five. And you know, I talk about him now. He's not had the best start of the season, but he's in the top 15 now, and I would not count him out for a top 10 today. Colin Henthorne. He's won back-to-back championships for a reason. Keep an eye on that pink number 79. Daniel Kvyat will lead us back to the green, however, trying to get his first career win and only his, I want to say, 10th or so series start, counting last season and this season. And here we go. 28 laps to go from Denver.
Okay, restart.
Let's decide it in the Mile High City.
Jimbo got the better restart.
Yes, he did. Jimbo got a much better restart. Dorian Wright got loose there on the top. Dirty part of the racetrack. Jimbo Johnson's going to have the lead. However, Daniel Kvyat for sure has the long run car. Let's see what happens over these next few laps. Grant Middlefinger got a very good restart, and so did the 38 of Frankie Davis inside the top 5 now. Getting not so good of a restart is Chris Leota, back about 3 spots. And look at this gaggle of cars back here, 4 and 5 wide.
We're gonna have another wreck probably.
Oh! The 6 car got in the wall there. Six car was very slow in the middle of the corner, and what did I say about Colin Henthorne? Inside the top 10 now.
6 has got a massive problem.
No, yeah, that 6 is slow.
Something wrong.
And we're going to war for 3rd right here. Remember, we got some fast cars in the back here. You gotta remember that, because the wave around cars. So that 67 and the 92 and the 84 I would be watching out for. And everybody should be on the same strat now. We'll need to take about we'll take one more stop, likely around lap 90. And from then on, it'll be flat till the end. Oh, door-to-door contact there with the 38 and the 61. Frankie Davis, Rakesh Patel, a lot of respect, but very fierce competition between those two. And now we see the 7's gotten back into the pack, and they're just slowing down. The car was definitely relying on clean air. Not much progress made by the 92 and 84. Not much progress from the 67 either. Daniel Kvyat, he's reeling in Jimbo. He wants a piece of this, so does Grant Middlefinger. We get to a power racetrack and these Fords are showing up. Ford's always had a power advantage and they are showing it today. camera. And here we go. Daniel Kvyat
Here's
now
the
side
pack.
by side with the 72. There it is. There's the pass for the lead. Daniel Kvyat, your new leader in Denver, but Jimbo Johnson's coming back around the outside. This battle's not over.
Oh, and Jimbo's gonna clear him again.
Yes, he does. And now here we go for second place. Right middle finger, Fernando Alonso side by side. Can Kvyat take it 3 wide? Further back, not much has changed. Let's go on board with right middle finger.
Yes.
Oh boy, Alonso, he tried. Microsoft Force India cars got 2 of them in the top 10. Look at this whole line of cars now. This whole line is going to have a very big run down the front straight if they can keep it at single file, that is.
But they're catching the chicane, I think, so.
Oh yeah, the chicane is coming back out onto the racetrack, unfortunately. Look at that, 3 wide for 8. Oh my goodness. The chicane is coming. That was a really bad corner exit for Jimbo, and here comes Graham middle finger to the inside. And Alonso actually hit the wall going into 1, trying to arc his corner.
But I don't think Jimbo wants to be the first to catch the chicane. He knows that guy's gonna hold everybody up.
Let's see what Jimbo does going into 3. I think Jimbo knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to try to use that 05 as a pick. I can feel it. And they're going to catch him here. Where does the 16 go? They're going to split the 05. Whoa! Alonso got put in a wall by the 05.
He's gonna
try to do it again. Billy Joe Jim Bob, he's having a miserable day. He just wants to get out of the car at this point. He is complaining even more about his cool suit not working. Remember, this guy is 84 years old. I don't know how he was approved to drive the car here. I just hope they can get that man some water and a wet towel before the end of the race.
Get him some ice too.
Oh yeah. So now it's a race for the lead between the 16 and 72. Funnily enough, Grant Middlefinger did drive the number 72 at the end of season 4 when Jimbo was suspended for what the hell was he suspended for? I don't even remember. He got suspended for some bullshit in season 4 as well as season 5. Jimbo Johnson has been suspended for at least one race for the last 3 seasons, which is kind of crazy.
What's it gonna be for this year? Winning too much?
We'll see. Only driver to get suspended that much.
About to be money stop time.
Oh yeah. And what is going on here? The 84 having a fuel issue. I believe he's leaking fuel onto the fucking racetrack. That may prompt the yellow. And it is. Yellow flag is out for fluid on the back straightaway, courtesy of the 84.
Fire hazard.
Billy Bob Sr. not happy. He ran such a good race just to get screwed by that crash from Black Christopher Bell and Monkey Man. So let's see if anybody is going to come down pit road. Surely everybody's going to take their last stops. I don't think anybody can make it. Yeah, everybody should be coming in. And
The only one that breaks is the guy that's 16 laps down. Because he pitted recently. He can go 20 laps of fuel. Because he's so slow.
Oh, yeah. So the race off pit road is a 16, 72, 8, 26, 38, 81, 14, 3, 61, 57. That should be your top 10.
The last car that got the top failed, so
to see. I'm surprised nobody tried to take 2 tires and gain track position.
Because they weren't better than 4.
Well, we saw earlier the 84, 92, and 67 got away with 2 tires. Or got away with no tires, I should say.
They might have ran out of fuel, so you don't really want to run out of fuel
True.
this late in the race.
Alright, good. We're letting the wave around cars pit. And, oh boy, we have Rakesh Patel, our in-race reporter, joining us with less than 10 laps to go.
There's some bullshit about it.
Rakesh, you did recover inside the top 10 after getting walled pretty early on by Billy Joe Jim Bob.
That's racist.
Billy Joe Jim Bob is still chugging along. 6 laps down, no cool suit, and he's saying he's struggling to breathe now in the car.
Good.
84 years old, by the way.
He might be a pick at the end of the race.
Where'd Koosh go?
Koosh pitted before the fucking Monkey Man yellow. Monkey Man got wrecked by Black Christopher Bell right after Shiny pitted.
Oh, of course.
And he had to get waved around, so he restarted in the back. However, he's up to 22nd. He has a restart, so he might get something done.
Hey, look, there's a dog.
Billy Dennis, he's ran very well today. So your front row is going to be Grant Middlefinger and Jimbo Johnson. Remember, the outside has not been good at all today on restarts, so watch out for that 8 car. Eight laps left here in Denver. Let's get back to it. Green flag once again. Jimbo Johnson got an incredible restart. Wow. And somebody's blown up on the restart. That's the 93 Aquandale Dingle. He's pulled it off the track. Hopefully that doesn't mean a yellow. If that car stops, the marshals are going to have to come out and get him. Grant Middlefinger trying to put the bumper to Jimbo. Trying his hardest. Look at Frankie Davis up here. He has not been in contention to win a race ever. 7 laps remaining. Can Grant get to the 72? It looks like the 93 is gonna be able to get to the pits, so there should be no yellow for that. Further back, look at Daniel Kvyat and Billy Dennis side by side.
Beeping.
Oh wow, that's someone we haven't talked about all day. Inside the top 15, Scary Gary.
Having another mid-ass day.
Well, it's a good day for Scary Gary standards. Look at Frankie Davis. Is he gonna try to steal one?
I'd rather Frankie Davis than Jimbo.
Frankie Davis, he's never won a National Series race. His last racing win was actually 305 dirt cars back in Louisiana.
Jimbo.
5 laps remaining here at Denver.
That Aston Martin should not be on track. It should have retired 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, Fernando Alonso throws that thing into the corner and it's gonna stick. He's in 3rd now. Monkey Man has recovered to 17th after getting wrecked by the 20 car earlier. Oh, that 38 is a force to be reckoned with. He is gonna get to that 72. He pulled up to the back of Jumbo so quick. He just needs to get a good 3 and 4. Best place to get a move done on this track is entering 1, just like how we saw Fernando do a minute ago.
Yeah, but they're gonna fight for the position.
Looks like it. However, they might fight amongst themselves here for 3rd. Dorian pulled out a line trying to make something happen. Three laps to go. Oh boy. The draft is very powerful down the front straightaway right now. Look at Frankie. He's pulling up to the back of Jimbo. He's gonna get a draft down the back straightaway. He might be able to get to his inside in turn 3. Is he gonna have a look? No, not quite. Let's go on board with the 38.
He's losing it off of 4.
He loses it off of 4, but this is the closest he's been entering. Going down the straightaway in quite a while.
Looks like he's not gaining as much. But
He's got to have a good 3 and 4 this time. 2 laps to go. None of these guys are gonna be able to get there. Frankie Davis has to do something this time. He might have thrown it in there a little bit awkwardly.
closest.
He is close off of turn 4, but I don't think he's quite close enough. 1 lap to go from Denver. Can Jimbo hold off his teammate, Frankie Davis? Good run for the 38 down the back straightaway. He's gonna have it. He's gonna have a shot in the 3, but does he take it?
Nope.
He does. He's gonna try to put the bumper to the back of the 72. Not quite. I think they did make contact, but not enough. Jimbo Johnson is going to bring it home. Second time this season, Jimbo wins it. Just ahead of Frankie Davis. Third place, Fernando Alonso. That's going to give him the points lead, I believe. Fourth place, Grant Middlefinger. Fifth place, Dorian Wright. Sixth, Daniel Kvyat. Seventh, Rakesh Patel. Eighth, Screwball Scooty. Ninth, Dolores Johnson. And 10th, Chris Leota. Further back, we have Ricky Lee Cagle, Billy Dennis, Jenkins McNiggleshits, Colin Anthorn, Scary Gary, Monkey Man, George Scooty, Duran LaCroix, Damascus Tobacco, and Billy Bob Jr., your top 20. Buckshot Floyd, your current points leader, finishes 23rd. That might be enough for him to lose the lead.
Good.
Huckleberry Cooter finishes 34th after getting wrecked 5 laps into this race.
Bro, poor Huckleberry.
We let that 05
And Billy Joe
not.
and Billy Joe Jimbob, what a trooper, finishes only 5 laps down and without a cool suit the entire race, and he's about ready to pass out.
Whenever he gets out of the car.
Well, that'll do it. There's your results on the left. Jimbo Johnson, second win of the season. He is on fire right now. And a great comeback result for the for the 19 team after last week's disappointment. Good top 10, more momentum. Dolores Johnson continues the string of top 10s. Billy Dennis also putting some consistency together. Colin Henthorne still not quite where he wants to be. And we'll see you guys next week as we go to the Netherlands on a street circuit.